Hey everyone, it's Heidi and welcome to today's episode of Baby Name Sunday. Today's list is going to be all about names that are freshly new or names that are just so exciting in that top 1000 so far in 2021. Now, guys, I am shocked of some of these names. I'm surprised. I'm excited because there is some newfound gems here that are brand new and fresh to the top 1000s, and I'm just kind of shocked right now. I'm stunned. So I have about 70 names to share with you guys today, but again, like I always say, if you guys haven't already subscribed yet, you guys have watched a bunch of my videos, please hit that subscribe button down below. It will help me out a ton. And then also go check me out over on Instagram. I'm always posting on there Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Lots more name content on there, names, lists, everything. And you guys can DM me if you guys need any help with finding names. So let's get into this list, this speed round list of 70 names that are so far in the top 1000s in 2021. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the boy side, and a lot of these names are just really mixed up, so there might be a couple boys, couple girls. We'll just go with it. So first name on the list here, I have the name Lyriel, spelled L-E-R-I-E-L, Lyriel. Now Lyriel is sitting at spot 18 already for 2021. Room to grow. IEL ending names are always trending, and Lyriel is actually an Irish and Hebrew name meaning light of God. First girl's name on the list here, which was kind of surprising to me, but I was so excited, is the name Mahogany. Now NY is quite a bit ways down the list. It's actually not even in the top 1000. I know sometimes spelling variations can kind of be like, I love this. I think it is so cool, especially for a girl, and it's Spanish originated, meaning rich and strong. Yes. And it's also obviously a color and a wood name. So speaking of spot 19, number 19, but over on the boy side right now trending is the name Arrow, but spelled E-E-R-O, Arrow. I have been also loving this spelling. I think it is too cool, super futuristic, and Arrow is actually a Finnish variation of Eric, meaning eternal ruler. Back over onto the girl side, I actually have a virtue name, and this is the name Blessings, spelled B-L-E-S-S-I-N-G-S, Blessings. Now Blessings is actually the second virtue name for the girl side. Number one virtue name is Serenity, and Blessings means giving thanks. Next on the boy side, I have the name Harrison, spelled H-A-R-R-I-S-O-N. Guys, I love this. This is one of the top S-O-N ending names, Harrison for a boy. I think it's just so handsome. You have that nickname Harry if you want to honor anyone. And Harrison is English originated, meaning son of the eternal ruler. Switching it up a bit, we have a word name here next, very powerful for the boy side again, and it's the name Prince, spelled P-R-I-N-C-E, Prince. I'm just so shocked that it's at spot 109, like Prince. I am so excited for this, and it's Latin originated, meaning chief. Back over onto the girl side, I have a spelling variation here that has moved over to the girl side, and it's the name Ian, but spelled E-U-N, Ian. Now this one is sitting at spot 116. I'm kind of shocked, especially with the spelling, but it's kind of cool with the E trending right now. I really like it, and it's a modern, obviously feminine form of the Scottish Ian, meaning the Lord is gracious. Now not too far behind Prince, we have King on the list here, K-I-N-G. Now King is Latin originated, meaning ruler. Now I feel like 2020, one of the main hot commodities for themes is gonna be that royal wow factor bold name, Prince, King, Emperor, those kinds of names right now. Another boy's name here that kind of surprised me, a little bit hard to find any information on, is the name Quavius, spelled Q-U-A-V-I-O-U-S, Quavius. Now if anybody listens to hip hop or R&B, Quavius or Quavo is part of the Migos, so maybe that could be a possibility of why it is rising. I'm not particularly sure. I really like it. I love the nickname Quavo. I think that's super cool, and it is derived from African roots, but the meaning is unknown. Now time for another royal name, except over onto the girl side, I have the name Princess, spelled P-R-I-N-C-E-S-S. Yes, Princess. So Princess so far, spot number 134, and it's a word name relating to royalty and enchanting beauty. The top occupational name right now that is booming in 2021 is the name Parker for girls, P-A-R-K-E-R, Parker. So Parker's English originated, meaning park keeper. And then we have another girl's name here that is also rising, and that's the name of River, spelled R-I-V-E-R, River, with nature names being a really amazing theme that's just poppin' in 2021. It's one of those timeless unisex names. This next one completely surprised me. It's trending for both boys and for girls, and that's the name Little. Spelled L-I-T-T-L-E. Little. I can definitely see this as being one of those more statement, bold names like Little with a really cool, bold middle name, like Little Meadow. Like, that just sounds cool. Little Daisy. Another L name, but on the girl side, I have the name Lilith. Spelled L-I-L-I-T-H, Lilith. Really pretty, has a little bit of a vintage vibe to it. It's Hebrew originated, meaning a spirit of the night. Switching it up a bit back over onto the boy side, I feel like this is a girl's name that's moved over to the boy spot. I don't know, let me know what you think. It's the name Aliyah, A-L-I-A, or Aliyah, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So this one is Arabic originated, meaning supreme or exalted, so kind of powerful for the meaning. I believe this one probably made its way so far in the top 1000s because of Ali or Elias. It's kind of like a mishmash of both of them together. Next name here on the list is the name Octavia, spelled O-C-T-A-V-I-A. Octavia, yes, I think this is so pretty, very grand, more of a lengthier girl's name, and it's Latin originated, meaning 8. Back over onto the boy side, another A name here is the name Ariel, spelled A-R-I-E-L, or Ariel, I guess. Ariel or Ariel. And this one's Hebrew originated, meaning Lion of God. Another name option on the boy side here is the name Emilio, spelled E-M-I-L-I-O, Emilio. And this one's Italian originated, meaning industrious. Then we have the name Barrett, B-A-R-R-E-T-T. This one's sitting at spot 229. I was kind of surprised with this one, as I feel like it's pretty uncommon for surnames and I haven't really seen it at all. So this one definitely was surprising to me, but definitely very handsome with that TT ending. Emmett, Garrett, Barrett, very manly sounding names, and it's German originated, meaning bear strength. Now onto the girl side, I have the name Makkah, spelled M-A-K-K-A-H. Now Makkah is actually another pronunciation for the holy city in Saudi Arabia named Mecca, M-E-C-C-A, which is more so used on the boy side. I absolutely love this one because it's a place name, but it's a place name with a lot of history behind it. On the boy side, I have the name Angel, spelled A-N-G-E-L. Angel, guys, Angel is trending more so on the boy side than the girl side, and obviously Angel is a Spanish and English word name. Next one here I have for you guys is the name Roman, but spelled R-O-M-E-N. And guys, Roman with the E-N is trending more than the M-A-N ending one, which was a shocker to me, but I love the M-E-N ending. I know tradition-wise it's M-A-N, but this is kind of fun, and obviously it's a twist on the name Roman with the A-N, meaning people of Rome. A few more boys' names, then I'm moving it back over to the girl side. I have the name Khalil, spelled K-H-A-L-I-L, Khalil. I really like the flow of this one. It's also an Arabic originated name, meaning friend. Then I have the name Ayan, spelled A-Y-A-A-N, Ayan. And this one's Arabic originated, meaning God's gift. Then next we have the name Tucker, spelled T-U-C-K-E-R, Tucker. So this is an English occupational name, meaning fabric pleater. And a side note with Tucker, it's actually one of the top 2 rising ER ending names on the boy side. I mean, things could change, but Tucker, nickname Tuck, so sweet. Back over onto the girl side, I have the name Royalty, spelled R-O-Y-A-L-T-Y. This one is definitely a riser on the girl side just because of that more feminine sound as opposed to royal for a girl. Royalty. Another name on the girl side that's definitely rising because of recent news is the name Kai, spelled K-A-I. Now Kai is Hawaiian originated, meaning sea, and recently Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik finally announced their little baby girl's name, which they named Kai, but spelled K-H-A-I. Now that one has quite a few other meanings, lots of power behind it for a little girl, but I can definitely see all different forms, all different spellings of Kai rising in the years to come because of that. We have a O ending name back over on the boys side. I have the name Marcelo, spelled M-A-R-C-E-L-O, Marcelo. Oh, this is just so handsome. O ending names always capture my heart, and this one's also Spanish originated, meaning little warrior. And as you guys can see, as I'm going down the list, lots of Arabic, Spanish names on this list, which I am so loving. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking for a Spanish names list, but this is a great list for Arabic and Spanish originated names because there was a ton trending right now. Another Spanish name on the list here, I have the name Medea, spelled M-I-D-E-Y-A. Now Spanish speaking, it's probably pronounced pronounced a little bit different, but I would probably pronounce it as Medea. This one's brand new to the top 1000, and this is a Latin twist on the name Maria, meaning admired. Okay, another word name that's trending on the girl side is the name New, spelled N-E-W, New. So New is at spot 331 so far in 2021, with Nova and Neo, all of those cute and sweet names meaning new. Everybody's just loving going for just New. Again, just like Little, I think with a really playful middle name, I think New could really work, like New Meadow, Little Meadow. They sound really cute when you add that middle name to it. And then we have Daxton, spelled D-A-X-T-O-N. Now with this one, if my daughter Zayla was a boy, she would have been named Daxton. And I was really happy to find out that it's an American invented name from Dax, which is a French place name. And I have French roots behind me, so I think it was almost kind of meant to be if Zayla was a boy. Number 33 on the boy side, I have the name Trip, spelled T-R-I-P-P. Still remains pretty uncommon. It will probably be within the top 1000s now, but it might fall to maybe the 800 and 900 spots later on. Trip is such a prominent name in kind of the celebrity world and also in like movies and television, and I feel like that's why it's really making itself known right now. And then another name that's been really populating because of someone famous but more musically inspired is the name Santana over on the boy side, S-A-N-T-A-N-A, Santana. Santana is actually the Spanish form of Santa Ana, which is both a place and volcano in El Salvador. And Santana, music-wise, there is the musician Carlos Santana. Then another option on the boy side, I have the name Musa, spelled M-U-S-A. I really hope I'm pronouncing this right, but it's an Arabic, Turkish, and Persian form of Egyptian Moses, meaning delivered from the water. Next one here, another bold word name on the boy side is the name Legacy, spelled L-E-G-A-C-Y, and it means something that is left for someone, most of the time like an inheritance of some sort. Then on the girl side, I have the name Bexley, spelled B-E-X-L-E-Y, Bexley. And this one's an English place name in Greater London. I have the name Aitana on the girl side, A-I-T-A-N-A. Beautiful Basque originated name meaning glory. Then another one on the girl side here is the name Louis, but spelled L-U-W-I, Louis. Yes, this one's trending so far. It's spot 402, and obviously it's a spelling play on the German and French name Louis, meaning renowned warrior. Now, as we were speaking of royalty on the girl side, another trending option but on the boy side is the name Royal, spelled R-O-Y-A-L. I'm surprised Royal isn't really trending on the girl side. I think it's quite a ways down. And Royal is both a word name and a color name, royal blue, representing royalty. Back on the boy side, I have the name Ismael, spelled I-S-M-A-E-L, Ismael, but it's a Spanish originated name meaning God will hear. On the girl side, I have the name Reem, spelled R-E-E-M, Reem. I really love this. It's actually an Arabic animal name meaning gazelle or white antelope. Then we have the name Nao, spelled N-A-O-H on the boy side. Yes, it's derived from the biblical name Noah, meaning rest or peace. I have the name Zion, spelled Z-I-A-N. Now this name, depending on where you are from, it's originated from a couple different places. It could be Arabic originated, but also Chinese originated as well. In China, it's definitely pronounced completely different. I believe it's Tian with the Z-I-A-N, and it means self-peace. Next one here actually has two different pronunciations depending on what you like. It's either Mirai or Mirai, spelled M-I-R-A-I. And this one's both Japanese but also Shona, meaning future or wait. Finally, a Greek name on the list here. I have the name Leonidas, spelled L-E-O-N-I-D-A-S. Now I added this one because obviously super handsome, you have that nickname Leo, but at the same time, Leonidas as being one of the most popular names that are Greek originated on the boy side right now. Super cool. And again, it's Greek originated meaning lion. On the girl side, I have the name Huda, spelled H-U-D-A, and this one's Arabic originated meaning guidance. Then another one on the girl side, I have the name Malik, spelled M-A-L-A-K, Malik, and this one's Arabic originated meaning heavenly messenger. Another option here on the girl side, but a little bit more vintage sounding, is the name Delisa, spelled D-A-L-E-Y-Z-A, Delisa. And this one's both Arabic and Irish. It's kind of like a combo of Delaney and Eliza, meaning joyful dark challenger. Then last one here on the girl side, before I make my way over to the boy side, I have the name Kaisley, spelled K-A-I-S-L-E-Y, or you could do Kaisley to have that nickname Kai, but you have that L-E-Y ending, just like Paisley, Tinsley, all of those. And this one's American originated, meaning enlightenment and profound. Back over onto the boy side, I have the name Arturo, spelled A-R-T-U-R-O, and this one's a Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese originated name, meaning bear, so animal inspiration. Then we have the name Soliha on the girl side, S-O-L-I-H-A, Soliha. Very beautiful Arabic originated name, meaning kind and pure. Another one here on the boy side is the name Azael, spelled A-Z-A-E-L, Azael, and it's Hebrew originated, meaning helped by God. Then we have the name Pac, P-A-C on the girl side. Guys, this one's ranking at 503, Pac. Short, sweet, and simple. It's a variant from the name of the region in France called Picardy. I have the name Benicio, spelled B-E-N-I-C-O. Guys, this one has my heart. Benicio, nicknamed Ben or Benny. It's Spanish originated, meaning blessed, so it kind of has a virtue style meaning behind it. Then, as for little being ranking for both boys and girls, guys, on the girls side, Minnie, M-I-N-I is trending. Minnie. Also, I saw Tiny as well. I didn't add it to the list because it was kind of quite a ways away down. And Minnie is obviously a word name meaning little or tiny. Onto the boy side, I have the name Ermias, spelled E-R-M-I-A-S. I definitely feel that this has a lot to do with Nipsey Hussle, the rapper. His actual real name is Ermias, and he tragically passed away earlier in 2020, I believe. So sad. So I definitely can see this one rising with those true fans and true people behind him. And it's actually derived from a Latin originated name meaning beloved. We have the name Justice for the girl side, J-U-S-T-I-C-E, Justice, so cool. It's a word name meaning fair treatment. A Hindi name on the boy side, I hope I pronounced this one right. It's the name Vivan or Vivan, spelled V-I-V-A-A-N. It's again Hindi originated, meaning full of life. Number 60 on the list I have for you guys is the name Ridge, spelled R-I-D-G-E. I don't know why I haven't thought about this, but thank heavens for this top 1000 list. And then another word name on the boy side that's trending is the name Trace, spelled T-R-A-C-E, Trace. These two, Trace and Ridge, they fall along the same lines as like Trey, Rhett, or Jace, those kind of more curt one-syllable boy names. Another Greek option here on the list on the boy side is the name Socrates, spelled S-O-C-R-A-T-E-S. Now Socrates was actually a name of a Greek philosopher from Athens who was one of the founders of Western philosophy. Lots of Greek philosophers or ancient Greek figures in general, Archimedes, Socrates, like so much history behind them, and they're making their way, making their comeback, and I think that's just so special. Next is the name Axton, spelled A-X-T-O-N. Axton's actually an English originated name meaning sword stone, powerful. Then for a gorgeous place name on the girl side, I have the name Nairobi, spelled N-A-I-R-O-B-I. It's the capital of Kenya, and it's rooted from a word meaning cool water and relating to the Nairobi River, cool water. Switching it up back over onto the boy side, I have the name Yazan, spelled Y-A-Z-E-N. It's another Arabic rooted name derived from the name of an ancient king and also river, but it was really hard to find specifically what the meaning was, but it possibly means gift of God or someone who is determined. An E name on the girl side, I have the name Eliona, spelled E-L-L-I-O-N-A, Eliona. And Eliona is a variant of Hebrew origins meaning my God has answered, and definitely along the same lines as like Eliana, but Eliona. I have the name Star, spelled S-T-A-R. Definitely I saw this coming as that celestial, bold name. There's so many different variations of star. There's star, starry, starlet, Oh, I am just so in love with this. Any celestial names capture my heart as well. Then over onto the boys' side, one of my absolute favorite guilty pleasure names is the name Copeland, spelled C-O-P-E-L-A-N-D. Now this one's an English originated name meaning bought land. I love Copeland for a girl. I think it's just so pretty and so cool. Another idea on the boys' side is the name Shepherd, spelled S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D, Shepherd. I've seen one baby on Instagram being born Shepherd, nicknamed Shep. I think it's just too cool. English occupational name as well, meaning sheep herder. I have actually more boys' names on this list than girls' names just because you guys are always asking for boys' names specifically. I feel like a lot of you guys have a hard time with choosing boys' names, and I love finding boys' names, so I got you. Anyways, next one here is the name Ayman, spelled A-Y-M-A-N. On the boys' side, it's Arabic originated, meaning righteous, right-handed, blessed, and lucky. Then we have the name Kyren, spelled K-Y-R-E-N, and this one's a twist on the Greek name Kyrie, meaning Lord. Then last one here on the boy side, yes, I have the name Bane, spelled B-A-I-N-E, Bane. Not Blaine, Bane. I think this is too cool. It's at spot 994, so just within that top 1000s. We'll see how this goes throughout the year. It might pop out of the top 1000s, and this one's Gaelic originated, meaning white or fair. So that is it with the list, you guys, today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and especially with February just around the corner, I wanted to take a look at that top 1000 so far in 2021 and see what's popping. And you know what, lots of things are popping and lots more to come and lots more changes to be made, so it's definitely something I will keep an eye on. And then make sure to let me know what your favorites was from this list today. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a fabulous Sunday. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. Bye!